Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Dude Ranch DIY. My name is Jake. I am currently walking down the stairs. We are headed out to load up some firewood, 2 small totes and 1 large tote. We're going on a delivery here this morning. It is a pretty cold morning. You probably see my breath. There is frost out everywhere, but I think it's going to shape up to be a beautiful day. Last night, Sarah and I went to a little Halloween party at a friend's house. I will put up a picture of what we went as. We were Rip and Beth from Yellowstone, and it was a pretty big hit. Everybody really liked it, so that was fun. But yeah, this morning just headed down to the International. We got to swap out the flatbed for the dumpster can over here, and we're gonna load up some firewood and take it on down the road. So let's see how this puppy does on what's pretty much gonna be the first cold start of the season here. We haven't really had to do this yet. One other time I started it up in the morning, I had it plugged in, but kind of ran out of time yesterday. So let's give this a shot. Purrs like a kitten. You know, one thing about this truck is, it's really not even that huge of a motor. It's a 7.3 non-turbo in there, International, but this thing does not like starting in the cold, and it's really not even all that cold out. But one lesson I have learned is that just by plugging it in overnight, I'll put a timer on the block heater there, and it starts up no problem with that little heater. But when it's cold or I forget, it just does not like to start. But we got to start up. We're gonna let that warm up. We go grab the tractor and get the totes and everything in order while this puppy warms up, because she deserves it. It's a real beautiful time of year. Really nice time of day when the sun is low. It kind of shines down here on the wood yard. Get a lot more sun on the firewood with all the leaves gone. But did a little bit of the leaves down here. Still got all the oaks, have all their leaves on them, so I'm gonna hold off until more of them drop to do it again. But just a really beautiful time of year. Cold in the mornings and evenings, but warm during the day. Doesn't get much better than that. I've been burning all the big cut off chunks and everything, the scraps, you could say, from the wood yard. Threw in a couple big oak chunks into the stove right before I left the house, and as you can see, they are smoking away and slowly smoldering to catch. But you gotta love that wood stove. It's been keeping the oil burner off and the house warm. Let's start this puppy up. Much easier starting than the International truck. I've even busted out the Kinko gloves. This is last year's pair. I think I'm due for a new pair, but these things are great. I think there's a link to them in the description. Okay, so this customer ordered 2 small and 1 large totes, and I asked him if he had a preference of what type of wood he wanted, and he said not really, but I told him I'd give him a mix of maple, which is this tote right here, and I've actually been wanting to get this tote out of here because I put it a little too close to the edge, and as you can see, the wood is starting to, you know, shift its way forward. So we'll give him this tote of maple, and then we'll come up here, and I have a small tote of ash, followed by another small tote of ash. So those are the 3 totes that we're going to be loading up here this morning. Should be absolutely no problem getting it into the back of the International hook lift truck. Just got to swap out the bodies and take the tarp off the dumpster can. So let's get that done. So, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a little wet spot there, and a wet spot there. Truck's leaking a little bit of diesel fuel. It was dripping out faster when I first started up the truck. Now it seems to have slowed down a little bit, so I don't know if there's a seal or something that's, you know, getting affected by temperature. I've never noticed that leak before, so I'm gonna have to figure out what that is, but we got to get this firewood loaded up and delivered. We're running a little behind schedule, so let's get going. Alright guys, there's 2 small totes, 1 large tote, all in the back of the dumpster truck here. As you can see, there's definitely room for more. I have fit as much as 2 full cords in here, although after about 4 totes, it started to get pretty challenging with the 5th and 6th tote. But this is the order, so we're gonna load it up on the back of the truck and head down the road. Okay, all loaded up. Let's hit the road. All right, guys, so we are on the road. I just wanted to quickly mention, you know, obviously I loaded up 3 totes, 2 small and 1 large. So that's pretty much a cord, maybe even a little bit more than a cord. And as you guys know, if you've been following along with the channel, I started out a couple of years ago basically just selling cords of wood, cords, multiple cords. Now I've kind of transitioned to take, you know, more of a value-added firewood perspective on things, like Joe from Ohio Woodburner, and now I'm just selling by the basket. Higher prices, smaller amounts of wood. If you want to buy 3 of the baskets, that's fine, but you're going to pay for all 3 of the baskets. There's no like 3 basket discount or anything. So a couple videos back, I went on another delivery and I got a lot of questions about how much I charge for firewood. And, you know, I said that, you know, it's very subjective based on what kind of equipment you have, you know, how far you're delivering, you know, where you live, all different factors. But, you know, I will say that for these totes, which is, you know, maybe a little bit more than a cord of firewood, for the people out there that sell firewood, or the guys that you see out there that sell 1 cord for 250 bucks, I'll say I'm getting roughly double that for this amount, and it's, you know, basically 1 cord of firewood. So,
You know, yeah, you're not going to sell to everybody. Not everybody's going to like your prices, and that's totally fine. You know, I think I said it in that video a couple of weeks ago. If everybody jumps at your prices, and you know, every person you talk to that's interested in firewood buys your firewood, your prices are too low. It should be probably about, you know, 2/3 buy, 1/3 doesn't buy, or maybe even 50-50, you know, depending on your area again, and you know how much you want to sell your firewood for. I charge a premium for my firewood because I know it's a good product, and I know I'm not gypping people, so people are happy with my wood, and they, you know, continue to buy year after year after year. So it's just a little something to consider. You know, you can make money selling firewood. So if everybody's jumping at your prices, consider raising them up. And yeah, you might not make as many sales, but those sales are going to amount to more firewood, which in the end, or more profit, which in the end, you have to produce less firewood and you're making more money. So my goal is to split less firewood and sell it to more people for higher profits. So take it for what you will. We'll see you at the dump.
All right, guys, that's how it's done. Firewood dumped right in front of where he stacks it. We got some Benjamins here, even a little bit of a tip. Let's head on down the road. Well, all right, guys, we are back here at the wood yard. Delivery done for the day. Got a couple extra Benjamins in my pocket on this fine Sunday morning. And that's pretty much gonna wrap up this video. So, as always, guys, if you have any questions on the whole process and everything, I mean, you know, I don't really like talking specifics as far as numbers go, but I think you got a general idea of, you know, how much, you know, I charged at least for this load of firewood. And, you know, the customer even gave me a tip, which just goes to show that, you know, they're happy to pay it as long as they're getting a quality product. And that, I think that's what I offer. At least that's what I try to offer. So as always, if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button down below. It would really help me out. We've been getting a ton of new subscribers lately, like over 400 a month, which, you know, for my channel is pretty darn good. We obviously hit you know, the 6,000 subscriber mark a couple days ago. I don't know when you're going to see this video, but a while ago we hit 6,000, so that's great. Thank you guys so much for all the support, both old viewers and new viewers. So if you like this stuff, hit that subscribe button and we'll be sure to bring you plenty more. Got plenty more action on the conveyor coming up. We're going to be having RuggedMade is actually going to be coming down here to the Dude Ranch mid-November to do some more videos and stuff. So we have kind of an agenda of what we'd like to do, you know, roughly as far as videos and content and stuff. But we wanted to ask you guys, the viewers, what you would like to see when RuggedMade comes down here to the Dude Ranch. Do you want to see more, you know, product videos like testing out the different splitters? What would be of interest to you for, you know, Dude Ranch and RuggedMade log splitters as far as a collaboration video? Let me know down in the comments. We got a couple weeks till they're coming, so you know, whatever topics that you guys would like to see, we want to please the people. So let me know down in that comment section. But for now, I'm Jake. This is Dude Ranch DIY. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you here next time.